Hey everybody, just acquired this recently. It's a Glock 48. Did a quick clean down when I got it, just to lube it up, took it to the range. This is going to be the first time I've cleaned it after taking it to the range. Try to break it in a little bit. Just make sure everything's clear. Pull back a hair. Very easy to break down. And that's basically it. Now I'm going to run some solution through the barrel. It's going to use some old hops. Patch all nice and wet. I'm just going to let that sit, let it absorb all that good stuff. This is an oily rag. I'm just going to wipe stuff out clean. I'll spray like a little bit of CLP over here on the rag itself. Just go over this area lightly. You really don't want to put too much oil in this, like the fire pit area and all that. Like the face of the breech, I'll clean off just with a lightly oil rag. So you don't want to put too much stuff in there. Try to avoid the excess oil down into the fire mechanism. Still has some of that. Glock puts a copper. I forget what they call it. It's a type of lubricant. It's a copper lubricant. Still got a little bit there, all there. Got most of it off when I did the first clean down. That's perfectly fine. People think it's rust. It's not rust. It's actually a lubricant the factory puts on it. For the slide. You hear, like, you're not really supposed to lubricate this. I did the same thing. I spray a little bit of oil in a rag just to give it a wipe down. But technically you don't have to lubricate the spring. I like doing it anyway. You see it in here. Just light lubricate rag. Wipe everything clean. I'm doing a total breakdown, but everything still looks pretty clean. For the barrel. Get a clean patch. Get it ready. I'll run a brush through it real quick, just to break up anything. And screw it back on. The whole point is you don't want to pull stuff back out of your chamber, just want to push it through. Good. I'm going to do one more solution. And I'm going to use clean rags, clean patches. Those you just use once, push them through and take them off. Give mine a little twist when I'm pushing it through. And it came up pretty clean. And one more. That's pretty good. That was the last thing I always do. I use a mop. I'm just going to use a little patch. Light spray of CLP on it. Just run it through. Twist it at the same time. Just put some light coat of oil inside. And here we're looking at charge the ramp. Let's clean that off, make sure everything's nice and clean, and around the chamber area. And that's it. Now I like to use a little bit of grease. I grease the whole barrel up. I grease you got your lugs here, barrel up, because it actually slides a lot on the metal. I actually put a little bit on the sides here on the top of the chamber. Not too much, just light coat. These lugs nice and good. You see the rest is nice, just a light coat, nothing's crazy. That's your barrel. On the slide, right here, right in the front part. Put a nice coat there. Rub down a little bit, but keep it up top here more because it'll migrate with your barrel sliding up and down. Now the rails, I put in just a hair, bit of oil, grease. See what the other side. That's that. Here I put a little bit of oil This is with a connected rod right here for the trigger mechanism. Little piece right in the back. See it sticking up. Actually, trigger mechanism slides sideways this way, so you kind of want to get underneath this part. That part that sticks up, and there's a part that hooks down over it. So make sure there's a little bit of oil behind that. Nothing crazy. That part moves. You want to be able to make sure everything's moving freely. Yeah, I just put a little tiny bit of grease. You know, I have it on the rails on the slide just to double check, make sure. That's basically it. Put it back. We took it apart. That's basically it. Put a little extra off. That's it. That's my Glock 48. First time taking it to the range, breaking it in. Just a little quick clean down. Next I'm going to be doing my Glock 17. Thanks for watching.